I've been working on Dad's engine a little bit here. It's taking out the bolts that have it mounted onto the test stand, and I've got to take out some of the wiring, but I'm going through some of the clamps and different bolts on it to make sure that they're good and tight, and kind of doing a check over on it. I did hear some vacuum escaping out of this area yesterday when I was hand propping it, and I found that this was a little loose. So I moved the clamp around so that it'd be easier to access from between the firewall from above. But you know, a little bit more work, I'll be able to lift it off and put it on the front of the fuselage. Dad wants the fuel line reran. He's concerned about potential pinch threat here that might cut off fuel or starve it when you go to full power, like would be during a takeoff. So potential there scenario would be setting to full throttle, and about the time you're rotating off the runway, the bowl in the carburetor down here becomes starved and you run out of power and end up not able to get airborne fully, which is worse than not getting airborne at all, much worse. So, but I thought I'd give a little tour. This is the fuel tank in under here. It's a aircraft fuel tank, plastic, that sits in here. This right here is the fuel gauge. It's tied to a float, and when it gets down low, you know you don't have much time left to fly. Which this type of an engine on this type of an aircraft with 5 gallons of fuel translates into a lot of time in the air, because these don't burn very much. It's a 4-stroke, produces about 36 horsepower, and as far as aircraft engines go, it's well, it's not technically an aircraft engine, it's based off of one, but it's a half a VW engine, and it burns very little fuel. It's considered very efficient. But here's some more of the aircraft. The wings have struts that tie in down here on the steel axle. Go back up about 2/3 of the way along the wing and fasten there. You end up with a triangle made up of the wing, part of the landing gear here. You have some triangles in there. It becomes a very tough little airplane, very sturdy. A lot of it is very much over-engineered. This is polyester airplane, certified airplane fabric that's been, Dad had doped on here and then shrunk. He put the UV blocker on it and then painted it with all of it is what certified aircraft use. It's very light. We're going to have to add some counterweight before I put the engine on. I'm not sure how that was done before, but I'm pretty sure that the nose of this is going to tip down before I even get the rest of the whole weight of this engine on. It's very light, but it weighs more than the effort needed to force the nose of this down. So that's the whole setup here. Alright. Thanks for watching.